Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your source for Second Amendment news. It's been a lot going on in the last week to 10 days. A lot of it is bad, really bad. We'll start out with what YouTube's doing since the Broward County shooting. They're eliminating gun channels left and right. You got the Hank Strange channel, which was deleted. You got Mac, the military arms channel, and Tim has had to put everything private because you get a couple strikes quick. There's been a whole bunch of trolls just going around flagging Second Amendment videos. I'm still here. I don't know how long that will happen. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, my Facebook, and all the other stuff, and the new social media Vero. I just signed up for that today. And also a huge thank you to my supporters on Patreon. This would not be doable without your support, so thank you. So I had to come up here today. I haven't slept in over 24 hours. I feel like a zombie trying to adjust to overnights right now. But this just came across my desk, and I'm going to read something pretty much word for word because that's how bad it is. I just read this. I haven't had a chance to digest it. I figured it had to come out quick while my channel is still live and get this out there. This is from the Gun Owners of America, and they have just heard that there's a group of senators, both Democrat and Republican, who are, get this, forming the Second Amendment Repeals Acts of 2018. Yeah, you heard that. The Second Amendment Repeals Acts of 2018. Folks, you know, there's been some tragedies through the last 10 years, and every time they go after guns. They don't go after the problem, the root of the evil, which is the mental health, the crazy person. They never hold the crazy person accountable. It's always the inanimate object. It's always the gun that's the bad thing. The Second Amendment is under attack right now like never before. Like never before. Like even in the colonial days. It's bad. And we all need to be on the same page right now because we are all in this for life. So this is what's going on right now. Gun Owners of America is hearing that the following gun control components will be included in a compromise legislation. Number one, a Trojan horse bump stock ban. You're hearing all about this right now. Just about every state right now is firing off legislation for bump stock bans. It's crazy. Like even Rhode Island just put one up in their legislature within the last 48 hours. It's crazy right now. The so-called bump stock ban that would allow anything which accelerates the rate of fire for a semi-automatic firearm. And that's a quote. We've already seen how this language would ban polished bolts, match triggers, and high-capacity magazines. Tripods and scopes also allow the shooters to fire accurately at an accelerated rate. And since pistol grips allow a faster and more accurate fire, any semi-automatic which has one could, under an anti-gun administration, also be banned. And also any semi-automatic handgun. And if you don't believe this, ask yourself this question. Do you think, for a minute, that Barack Obama would not have done this had he had the legislation available to him? Number two, background checks on steroids that would send millions of decent citizens into the NICS system. The fixed NICS component, and you've heard about that a lot here on this channel, the fixed NICS component would use a federal mandate and send a $625 million bribe pot to force the submission of millions of names, perhaps tens of millions of names, of innocent Americans into the NICS system. These submissions are not hypothetical. In every case, states like New York and agencies like the Veterans Affairs already submit these names to NICS. But if every state and every agency were forced to follow New York and the VA's lead, tens of millions of Americans would lose their right to keep and bear arms. What if everybody in Social Security, old age, Medicare, or Medicaid could be disarmed because somebody has a simple diagnosis? They had Alzheimer's, PTSD, ADHD, postpartum depression, OCD, or even a guardian to take care of their checkbooks. Those are all things that the fixed NICS program wants to add into the system. All those people they want to add into the NICS system. What if every state followed Massachusetts' lead, where if you don't pay a traffic ticket, a parking ticket, your name could get sent to NICS? What if all the states that are passing recreational use of marijuana, what if all of those states sent all those names on the marijuana lists into the NICS system, like Hawaii did? What if states started doing what New York is doing under the SAFE Act, forcing psychiatrists to add their patients' names to the NICS system? What if you could just categorically disarm a nation? That's what they're trying to do. Number 3 is the firearms confiscation orders. This procedure was devised in California. thanks to Michael Bloomberg, and many states are calling this the Extreme Risk Protection Order. I've got a couple videos on that. If you haven't watched them, you need to, because this is alarming, and many people don't even know about it. What if this age change goes through? You're effectively being stripped as a mother or father of your Second Amendment rights to teach your children how to hunt, how to shoot, how to protect themselves. Don't forget, Dianne Feinstein has come out with a new assault weapon ban that's in committee right now. And she said the other day again, she will not stop until the AR-15s are off the street. Except the only problem is your legally owned gun, my legally owned gun, aren't on the street. It's the criminals whose guns are on the street, and the criminals don't follow laws. That's the definition of criminal. It doesn't matter. They won't follow it anyway. We are in an unprecedented time right now where the Constitution is being pushed aside based off of the emotion of a few. Now is not the time to sit by and see what happens. Now is the time to band together as a team, to be vocal, to make sure that our rights are preserved. Yes, this channel could be deleted, just like Hank Strange and the Military Arms channel had to put theirs on private, and a lot of the other Second Amendment channels are taking certain videos off in an effort to try to preserve the channels to get the message out. Yeah, they could take my channel off, just like that. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop fighting. And I need each and every one of you to do the same. No matter what state you're in, whether it's a gun-friendly state or not, if this passes or this starts to pick up wind, doesn't matter. It's coming to your state. 20 states have the Extreme Risk Protection Order either passed already or up ready for vote in the state legislatures. It's getting crazy. If you're a parent, now is the time to educate your children about what the Bill of Rights is, what the Constitution is, if you haven't done that already. As soon as I get these bills that are being put up right now in secret, they're being formed in secret right now, you know I'm going to have them on my channel, so stay tuned. That's what I got right now. I don't have bill numbers, but again, as soon as I get them, they'll be right here. And if this channel goes away for some reason, you know how to find me. Join now. My Instagram, my Facebook, my Twitter, and that new Vero thing. Let's see how that goes. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for helping this channel continue to grow. We're over 41,000. I need each and every one of you to be part of this team. Like this video, pass it around while it's still here, if you can still see it, and subscribe to this channel and be part of the Second Amendment voice here on YouTube. This is Jared from Guns and Gadgets, telling you to be safe, stay vigilant, carry a weapon. Take care, everybody.